Welcome everybody, it's Gull Khan here, your money mindset expert, and I help entrepreneurs to break free from the limiting beliefs, to reverse their money shame, and to blast through the money blocks so that they can live a life of unlimited abundance. And today I have the privilege and the honor of speaking to Diana Adamko. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I butcher names. But anyway, welcome Diana. Please tell everybody who you are, what you do, and why am I such a big fan of yours. So please tell everybody that.
Well, thank you very much. Hello, Gul, and hello, everybody. So my name is Diana Adamko, and you pronounced it perfectly. And I am a transformational coach, a healer, founder of Modern Goddess Moon Journal, and basically I work with amazing, driven female entrepreneurs, helping them to let go of any past limitations that they still have to go and elevate themselves to their next level. And I do this through business coaching, using lots of woo-woo and spiritual tools like the moon cycles, and connecting with our own cyclical nature, and lots of intuitive stuff. That's about it, I think.
Awesome. So Diana, you first came into, actually you started My Millionaire Foundations first, and then later upgraded to Mastermind. So tell everybody, what was your mindset like before you started working with me?
Yes, so I think last year in October you did a free 5-day challenge.
Yeah.
And I attended that. And it's a funny thing because I've known about you and your challenges for a long time, but I never did them. And for some reason I did it last year in October, because I have been to a point in my business where I really made the choice what I'm doing, who I am, and I really wanted to step up. And I felt like everything is together. All of my strategies are together. Everything is working. I know what to do in business. And I am an awesome coach, but I cannot coach myself. And I just need that, that space where somebody's holding the space for me to deal with my energy and my limitations, to actually being able to serve others, on a higher level. And I was really ready with my business to step up and just to be visible and just to serve. And after your challenge, I think there was an offer about the Millionaires Foundation, which was dealing with the limiting beliefs, 101 limiting beliefs. And that was a self-study course. And I signed up for that. And I started the work, I think, at the middle of December. And it's 10 weeks. And I went through each week religiously. I kept to my routine and I was doing it. And all of a sudden, I thought nothing of it. I thought, I'm just going to be doing this, and I really enjoyed it. And in January, right after Christmas, I had this idea that I'm going to put out a free challenge, kind of a free challenge thing, which is a process that I do. It's called Full Moon Lens, and it's tuning into the full moon and working with that energy. And I did all my normal processes that I would do, posting on social media, using my page, putting out
everything you've done before. Everything you've done before.
Exactly. And then I thought, okay, maybe 20 people will see this. And all of a sudden, overnight, within 4 days, I attracted about 180 women.
Wow.
Just with the exact same things, nothing special, nothing extra. And I think that was the first, visible sign of that something is shifting and something is happening. So something really is true about money blocks and all of those things, because it was just unexpected. Even though I knew I was doing the clearings and all the work.
Awesome. So you got the validation that even by doing just a Millionaire Foundation, which is actually nice, it's a foundational work which you have to do, but it's really important. But it is foundational work. Even with just doing that work, the shift happened, and even though the same thing process we used before, used now, all of a sudden this 180 women just turned up, which is fabulous. And I think that's great validation for you from the universe to move forward with my mastermind. And then you came and joined the mastermind. Now tell us, what have you found the mastermind to be like? What do you think of the energy clearings? Let's start with that. And what do you think of the energy clearings?
Well, I think first of all, for me, that, the name Millionaire Mastermind, it doesn't even come to describe what it is, because it's and it's not about what you think or anybody thinks about dealing with like the standard I'm not good enough things and the standard money blocks that everybody thinks of what's out there. It's just the clearings that we do is just so deep. It's very unique. I don't know how it works, and I think that's the thing about energy. It's you have to open up for the energy and you have to let that happen. But it does work because you feel the physical changes inside of you. So you feel the shifts that is happening, and feel the clearing that is happening. So the clearings are like absolutely amazing. And I think it's, you know, it's the typical part that I think the cleanings are the typical part where everybody would like to, somebody has to do the work for them, and then you don't have to do anything and everything else just fall into place. When you do the clearing, that's it. You know, that's the part where you don't have to do anything, just show up, open up, and then start shifting the energy.
Yeah, absolutely. The heavy lifting done by me. Yes, it's done by in the clearings. But of course, you still are doing the work. You still have to show up. You still have to listen to the clearings, and you have to go through and do the work. So that doesn't negate. So it's like climbing the mountain. You still have to climb the mountain, but it becomes easier because we're taking the luggage off. We're taking away the emotional baggage, and we're taking away the boulder you're pushing up the mountain. And instead, we're giving you a rope to climb the mountain with. And that's the difference between night and day in terms of working in your business without the mastermind and then working on it after. So absolutely hit the nail on the head. It is. And the abundance we're talking about is not just about financial abundance. It's when you clear your emotional baggage, you get abundance in all areas of your life, from your personal life, from your health, from your relationships, as well as money in your business. So that's absolutely key. So the other aspect, one of the unique things to mastermind, that's one of my babies that I came up with, was the bi-weekly manifestation course. And what has been your experience being in these powerful manifestation calls?
Well, we do 2 different type of manifestation calls, and I prefer one to the other, but I do both of them. And I think, you know, when I first started to do it, I thought, okay, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. But the more we do them, the more I notice, like as we are doing the meditations, as you are guiding us through, first, not much happened. First, I just went with the process. And then for the 3rd time, the 4th time, I actually felt like I am bringing things out from the collective energy into reality. Like, you literally feel it, which is, you know, this is the thing about energy work, that you can't explain it, but it's actually there. And then when you go through this experience, then this means that when I go and do my business, when I show up online, I do it completely differently, because I have this trust, that certainty that all that I want is already there. So yeah.
Perfect. And that's exactly how it is. So the manifestation calls are designed to connect you to the desire, to your goals, which are already present in the quantum field. And I always say, treat that, you can always see the universe as being like this big massive warehouse where everything you could possibly want or desire is already present in the warehouse. It already exists. So when you go to the warehouse, you have to bring your awareness to what it is you want. And this is so important. So when you bring your awareness to what you want, it's like getting the thing from the warehouse and putting it in your trolley. And then you have to take that trolley to the checkout to actually purchase whatever you're getting. And in order for you to do that, in a normal day-to-day life, we would pay with money. But in the spiritual world, for us to check that out and bring it from the spiritual world into the 3D world, the price we pay is emotions. And this is why these manifestation calls are so powerful, because in that during, those manifestation calls are not that long, they're about half an hour to 45 minutes. But in that duration, we're able to emotionalize and pay really, really well for whatever it is that you want. And then we have the certainty, it's like we paid it and now they're going to deliver it at home. That's the kind of thing. So we know it's going to show up because I've asked for it, it's showing up. We've already paid for it, so it's going to show up. That is the kind of thinking that we have behind it. But also remember, the energy clearings have cleared our blocks from our connection. So when you have energy blocks, you are not able to connect to your true desires. There's always blocks there from preventing you from attaching to it. We are doing both things simultaneously. We're clearing the energy and we're doing the manifestation calls so that you connect to your desires. So exactly, that's why you feel that it's already here. It's already here, isn't it? Wonderful. So what would you say is your favorite aspect or the best thing about the mastermind?
God, I think as you were saying, is I like the combination of things. So I like the clearings. I like to do the manifestation goals, and I think for me the Q&A sessions have been really powerful actually, because we just show up, and if you don't have any questions, some people don't show up, but when I go there, it's for me just to connect with everybody, just to share what's been happening for me, and just actually sharing things really shift things. And I came off from Q&As I came off, and straight away I had clients coming in and money coming in. So it's that I think the whole idea is that yes, you do the clearing, yes, you do your own manifestation roadmap, and you're doing you'll be doing all the elements, but then again of me, you as a person willing to show up and willing to share what's been happening, willing to be open about it and truthful about it, and because there are yucky times as well. So these clearings are not all beautiful and rainbow.
No,
it can be exactly, yeah, so it can be yucky times as well, but going through that, and then when we're on the Q&A, you kind of show up and you share it, and you owe all of that is happening, and then all of a sudden it just gets all aligned, and then the money is coming in as well. But as you said, it's not just about the money, because I get clearer about my services, I get clearer about my ideal clients, I get clear about my goals, I get clear about my whole life and everything, and gets simplified, and everything else that doesn't belong, it just falls away. So it's a very holistic journey, and for me that's so important. And also for me the importance is that like I work with energy with clients, and in order for me to show up in my best, I have a space where the energetic space that is held for me, and it creates a perfect balance, really.
Yeah, I totally agree. So what kind of results have you got since working on the mastermind? So I know you've had amazing results come through, so would you like to share some of them, in terms of clients?
Yes, so we started, well, I already mentioned about the amazing results coming to my challenge, and then as I also started to really put into place like what are the services that I want to do, and everything started to really evolve for me in business, because that's why I came on board, because I knew that I'm gonna go for this, and nothing stopping me, and everything just started to really crystallize and get evolved, and I've got some new services, and those services took off really well, really quickly, like never before for me, with anything else, like really with ease and grace.
Grace,
it's part of our mantra. And last night I was actually just looking at some results that I have been financially through, and with a new service that I put out like a couple of months ago, it conceived in my head, and at the beginning of April I started to sell it. And
so for those who are watching, it's right in the middle of the pandemic.
Exactly. So clients started to show up, and some of the clients became one-to-one clients,
right,
which was like really ease and grace, because it wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to promote this service and this service and which one is gonna work. I promoted one service and I started to sell, and from that one thing, I started to get amazing clients who were action takers, who were the perfect clients, who wanted to go for what they needed to, and they also had the money to pay me as well, which is like most of the time this is the problem, isn't it, that people say, oh, I can't afford this,
but then that's your energy, if you're attracting
as well. Exactly.
So it's your energy.
So it's been absolutely amazing. So financially, these are the results for me, that just really money started to come in with ease and grace, and every month the money that I need is actually showing up in there. So bills are being paid on time more, which was for me a problem before. So I think every month it's like there is more and more trust in me and more belief in me that this is working. And then it shows, you know, whatever you believe, whatever you trust in, it's actually kind of starting to manifest itself. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And the more you lean into faith and away from fear, the more universe rewards you. Divine energy shows you, okay, so you're trusting me, so that it doesn't let you down, and you're able to manifest the money. Again, like you said, again, with ease and grace. And I want to highlight that how most people, majority of people in the world, are leaning towards fear. They're afraid of losing their jobs or the businesses and not have money come through. And people think, well, you know, people don't have the money to buy a service at the moment. Whereas if you lean into faith and trust divine energy to bring the right people to you who you can serve, and they can pay you in return, money is easy to make. And that is beautiful, because I know your services are absolutely amazing. Hands off, I think I feel very blessed. I attract the most amazing people as clients, and I could easily become your client, because you have such phenomenal services with the moon service thing that you do. It's just phenomenal. So you attract the right sort of people to you to become good clients for yours, which is fabulous. So now, let's talk about this now. Let's talk about the finance, because we had this discussion when you first joined. You're worried whether you'll have the monthly fees every time, because your business is still not taking off as much as before. And I said to you, hold on to the faith. If you're meant to join, your money will show up before you need it every single month. Now, you showed them this before. I think last month, the month before, the money showed up a day before it was required, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So somebody signs up, somebody pays you, something happens, and money always shows up before. So what would you say to someone who thinks, well, this mastermind is very expensive, it's too much financial commitment, at the same time it sounds like a lot of work, I can't be doing this for the next 12 months. What would you say to someone who knows that this is for them, this is something they absolutely need, but they're worried about making either the financial or the time commitment?
Gosh, I mean, I think this is a very intuitive process. So if you intuitively have that yes inside of you, you might want to just take the risk and go with that. For me, you know, it was a big risk for me to do this. I really wasn't sure if I'm going to have the money and how everything is going to turn up. And I think the second installment for the second month, it was like a day before it was there. But then the next one, it was like a week before it was there. So the more you really do it, and then you need to have your commitment. Yes, you need to have your commitment for your time commitment and do it. But it's so, whilst it is, it's not easy to do, it's actually fun to do, because you feel the results inside of you. So if you feel that it's for you, then you know, I can't advise anybody and make their own decisions, but I think you should go for it. If you feel that this is right for you, if you feel that this is aligned with you, and you feel that this is your time to step up, then this is not just about money, this course. This really is an in-depth course of letting go of anything that has been holding you back in the past, letting go of any sort of energetic, emotional traumas, and really a huge mindset and soul set change. So if you look at it that way, it's absolutely worth it. Whether you want to take the risk or not, I can't say, you know, I can't advise anybody that yes, do it. But I can say that it turned out perfect for me, and I'm just keep growing from it. So for me, it's been awesome.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing your experience of being in the mastermind and for sharing your results so far. Can you tell us where we can find you, Diana?
So yes, I've got a Facebook page, which is called Modern Goddess Moon Journal. So you can find me there.
That's Modern Goddess Moon Journal.
Yes. There is also a Facebook group called Grow Your Business with the Flow of the Moon, which you are free to join. And I think these are the best places to find me, the easiest and the best places to find me, where you can get some really great value from my services for free.
Thank you so much, Diana. So thank you so much for joining us today. And so for those of you watching at home, thank you so much for sharing this another journey of mine. I'll be back sharing somebody else's, another person from Mastermind, sharing their wonderful experience. And as you noticed so far, I do have the most amazing people who come and join me in this Mastermind journey of mine. So I'll be sharing an amazing person sharing their journey very soon. Until the next time we thank you for watching today, and it's Gull Khan signing off. Take care, bye for now.
Bye.